Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Pyromancer here, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. And if you're familiar with my content, you know it's about time to get on some wackadoodle theories, okay? We're here looking at the 2025 roadmap, specifically one section of it. You see this one right here? 11.1.5 in the spring brings a new piece of content called Nightfall. And alongside it comes the return of Horrific Visions, which is a piece of content from Battle for Azeroth where N'Zoth, the Corruptor, is having us explore possibilities and kind of confront darknesses through these possible visions, many of which have to do with characters like Illyria, Eretor, and Turalyon, so it's very exciting. But there's been a lot of discourse about what this new content Nightfall is. Let's talk about that. When I saw this word, Nightfall, I had to think about a couple things. First of all, that the expansion reveal would be coming no more than 2 patches after 11.1.5. And as you guys are aware, if you've been playing The War Within, the kind of primary enemy that we've been kind of facing and been pitted against so far is Xal'atath. Now, there's much discussion about Xal'atath and what she is. I am of the opinion, with quite a bit of evidence, I believe, and I'll link my video to this down in the description. I believe that Xal'atath is an ancient dark Naru, perhaps even one of the primes that fell to darkness, similar to what we see in other councils and groups of individuals in other parts of the cosmos, like the Titans, for instance. Now, regardless of what I think, and thanks to Zaxxas for inspiring that idea and first posting the short video that talked about his interpretation of Xal as a Naru, I definitely believe he is right, but I digress. When I saw this word, Nightfall, I can only think of something that came out actually back in Battle for Azeroth, patch 8.1.5, some whispers from N'Zoth himself, which is convenient considering that Horrific Visions are coming back with the Nightfall content as well. Now, this is on Wowhead. I couldn't find the page where it actually lists who says this. I tried to find it on the actual N'Zoth page and whatnot, but I couldn't locate it. And I believe this big old article is written by Discordian Kitty. I could check the top and find out, but it doesn't really matter that much to me because I don't really agree with what's being said here. Tyrande Whisperwind is who they think this quote is about. The fall of night reveals her true face. She will bring only ruin. Now, I can totally understand why people might think that this is Tyrande as the Night Warrior, but this has already happened. That already happened, leading into BFA and leading into its faction conflict. So I don't really think it's that. I think the wording here exposes the truth. The word true is very important in the use of this, used in this sentence, right? Because there is a character who, quite conveniently, has a lot of quotes that use the word true. And that character is, shocker, Xal'atath. Xal'atath has many quotes that use the word true and truth. I'll read you some. Here's one about Gul'dan. Long has this one's time been coming. A true servant of the fallen Titan, he seeks the doom of all things. As if that would really save them from the void. The next one, about Lura, which is a dark Naru that Illyria actually absorbed the power essence of back on Argus in Legion. Now this is a true beauty. At least one of the mortals in your midst can appreciate what it offers. I honestly think, again, Lura being a Naru and Xal making this remark about her, in conjunction with some of the other quotes I'm going to read to you, I think really support the idea that Xal'atath is a Naru. Hell, she even floats around in the air and has the 2 black holes kind of orbiting her on her shoulders, kind of like what Naru have with their kind of crescent moons and eyes, which gives some Elune kind of connection feeling as well, right? Because you're seeing crescent moons and whatnot. I really do think Xal'atath must be connected to the Naru, but let's move on. The next quote. In the Netherlight Temple, the priest order hall, the next 3 quotes are from here. The walls between realms are thin here, so easy to tear open. Do you know what would happen if true shadow and light would meet here? I know the Naru consider us horrors to be resisted. We do not share this view. The Naru are merely beloved brethren that lost the true path. They will return to their masters in time. And this connects to several of my theories about Aman'Thul, about the Naru, about what Xal'atath is. I don't need to get too much into that. Here's another one. Oh, you've gathered quite the group of followers. It is fortunate that they are focused on this incursion and not the true war. And to end it off, here's an unused one. This trifling skirmish is little more than a distraction. The true battle draws nigh as the circle nears completion. And these kinds of quotes echo what Khadgar was saying. This is not the true battle. This is not the true fight. True is getting used a lot, and that's not even getting into when Xal'atath uses the word truth instead. She uses truth in regards to Helya. Helya and her cult are strong here, so close to the truth, yet so far. And with that being the case, there's a couple more quotes up here as well. Loken, Elisand, she uses these phrases a lot. And so I'm already making connections between Xal'atath and how this phrase is even worded. The fall of night reveals her true face. Nightfall. The thing coming up in 11.1.5, I think is talking about Xal'atath, but if you don't believe me yet, check this out. Go to Google, type in the words, the fall of night. You will be directed to an episode of Babylon 5 from 1995. And some people might think, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? One of the stars of Babylon 5 is Claudia Christianson. Did you guys know that Claudia Christianson is the voice actress for Xal'atath in The War Within? So if you don't believe me that this is referring to Xal'atath, look at the evidence here. Not only is she, of course, she's all throughout the series, but just happening to Google the fall of night, the first thing you find is this, Babylon 5, Babylon 5. And then it gets into Midwinter or something else. But regardless, you see this here. Claudia Christianson being one of the starring actresses of Babylon 5 is not a coincidence, considering that, again, she voices Zal. So when you read this quote, the fall of night reveals her true face, she will bring only ruin. Xal'atath has brought nothing but ruin so far. She literally blew up a fucking city and sent it tumbling into the ocean. So when I see this nightfall coming, horrific visions alongside of it, and I think about these Babylon 5 Claudia Christianson connections, the use of true and truth by Xal'atath herself, and the Old God Whisper from 8.1.5, I will say with very high amounts of confidence that in Nightfall 11.1.5, they will finally reveal to us what Xal'atath is. They will show us her true face, because this elvish fucking thirst trap that they're using right now isn't it. That's a corpse that she is inhabiting, which is fucking horrific. It's like a puppet that she's fucking puppeting around, when in reality she is something of the darkness. And for those that would say Xal'atath is the fifth old god, no, she's not. Illyria Windrunner has already in The War Within outright stated that Xal'atath is not an old god. She's something she's a survivor from the depths of time. She is immensely old, and I'm willing to bet, as Zaxxas pointed out months ago, that she is a Dark Naru, and that her true form is going to be revealed to us soon. Because at the end of the day, Xal'atath is what? A harbinger. She's the thing that comes before the real thing. And frankly, could Xal'atath in some capacity be connected to or serve Elune? Fucking sure. Tyrande Whisperwind, when harnessing the power of the Night Warrior, looks as though she is corrupted by this kind of cosmic void essence, and frankly, Elune's connection to the void seems more certain now than ever. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section down below. Again, huge shout out to Zaxxas for really inspiring some of these thoughts for me about Xal'atath in the first place. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited for this roadmap. I'm excited for everything coming up on it, and I think that, you know, ultimately Xal'atath isn't the big bad. You know, she's the thing that checks us, that strings us along, that brings us to the point where the big bad can come in. So what that is, we will have to see, but I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like on the video. Likes are, you know, they happen less nowadays, I think, across the board for YouTubers, and I think that one of the best things to see and kind of understand if people enjoy the content and kind of get that support is to see if you guys like the video. So, you know, just take a second and like it if you like it. And like I said, let me know what you think what Nightfall is. Do you think that I'm dead on the money? Do you think I'm off? Do you think it's about something else? I'd love to hear your thoughts. So Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate you very much. Stay awesome, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace!